A man can only do what he thinks he can do to you. You have to train them by how you move. It's just like a f***ing dog. The only difference with a dog, you have to really like direct them, show them, speak to them. Not with a f***ing man. You just show them by walking away. You just show them by ignoring them. You just show them by divorce. You just show them by breaking up.
I gotta tell y'all, man, that this video right here is one of the most frightening videos that I have seen on the internet. This right here, what you're about to see, is what is wrong with women in America. And what this woman is preaching is crazy. It's so crazy. And the way she looks, as you can see right here, as you look into her eyes, doesn't she look crazy?
You need to run a strict program with these men, not an easy one. That's the problem now. You're not strict. You allow him to say whatever he want to say to you. You allow him to do whatever he wants to do to you. That's the problem. You're not strict. Oh, you want to be disrespectful? You would never hear from me again. You would never see me again. I promise you.
Notice the key word, program. Like if you're in some kind of concentration camp or some kind of jail or something, because this is where programs be ran at. So if you want to leave, if that's how you want to leave and that's how you want to walk out, then that's fine.
You just do it. That's how you train them, by your actions.
What?
See,
red flags, red flags. She used the word train. Listen here. I could go on and say so many other things of what she just mentioned there about you need to train these men as if they're dogs, which I think she does get into later on. Obviously, this woman thinks of men as dogs, which is fine because I have heard men compare women to cats. That's why you have even superhero movies where you have a woman playing Catwoman. That's understandable. Men are like dogs, women are like cats. We've heard this. This is also in Corey Wayne's book, 3% Man. And yes, I've read it almost about 10 to 15 times. You know what? You might get away with that for a little while because of your looks. But eventually a man's going to pick this up and be like, nah, I'm out of here. You know why? Because to me already, this sounds like the type of woman who would challenge. Actually, she might not even challenge because like she said, she would just leave. Why? Because she can monkey branch from penis to penis. And that's fine if that's what you want to keep doing forever. She looks like she's a little younger, so I'm assuming that she hasn't maybe she has jumped from penis to penis to penis, but pretty soon she's going to see that that's going to get old after a while. But a woman should never try to train a man. We are the leaders, honey. We are the ones in control. We are the ones that you expect to provide. We are the ones that you expect to pay for dinner and drinks and appetizers on the first date.
how are you moving? Oh, she's still here, so that means I can still disrespect her. You're not understanding when you stay.
I swear this is so scary right here. This is frightening. I think to be in a relationship with a woman like this would be very frightening. It might be fun, like maybe the first night or two, but she's just playing a role. She's just playing a role, y'all. And then it's like a week or two later, boom, this comes out.
And you allow the fuckery to continue, he will resent you. And he's already showing you he don't like you. Period. Period. If you continue to stick around, you're telling yourself you don't like yourself or love yourself. You are okay with the disrespect. And he will resent you for it. And then you're going to resent your own damn self in the end, because what was the point of you staying? All for nothing. That's why you need to run a strict program.
You see, this is the reason why so many women are divorced and are in America crying and complaining about being a single mother with multiple kids, probably has multiple different baby daddies. This is the reason right here, man, because y'all are taking advice from these women right here. And it's like, a man doesn't have to necessarily disrespect you. Maybe he's just trying to guide you and tell you things. We all know that y'all women are frivolous spenders. Y'all buy a bunch of shit that you don't even need. Like I could tell that weave on your head is not real. I can tell that that's not your real hair, possibly not even your real eye color. You might be wearing contacts and playing a whole different character. You know, they got filters now where you can change your eye colors. Okay? So already you got makeup on, you got a weave on or a wig. That's a wig. I know that's a wig. Like, honey, let's see what you look like without that wig on. And I'm not trying to be up here talking trash. I'm just saying it's like be yourself, women. And that goes to my point about your frivolous spending. See, that's where a man comes in. A man might come in to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe you don't need to buy this. Maybe you don't need to buy this wig. Maybe you don't need to buy those contacts. Maybe you don't need to buy those expensive dresses or shoes that cost about $500. Maybe we don't need that right now. Maybe we should invest that money instead, like in some crypto or real estate. Let's invest. Oh, women ain't thinking like that. Crypto? I think one of my homegirls even sent me a list of things that turn women off. And one of the things that was on the list was men who invest in crypto. They ain't trying to hear all that. They want to know which 5-star restaurant are you going to? What trip are you taking them to? And hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's fun. But it's like, hey, yo, that's not what it's all about too, though. Sometimes you got to have a man who's going to be a leader. This is beta male activity right here. The only type of man that this type of a woman will attract is a beta male. She might want an alpha male, just like a lot of these women claim, oh, I prefer an alpha male. But once they get into a relationship with an alpha male, then they say, oh, he's narcissistic. And then they leave because they're taking advice from women like this.
If you are going through this, you have to say to yourself, why am I okay with this? What is the problem? Do I not love myself? Do I not care about myself? Do I respect myself? Seriously, you need to run a strict program. You have to remove yourself immediately. That's the only way these men will understand.
Not true.
That's it.
Not true.
That man should never see you again. Hear from.
See, that's not an alpha male. Because if she was talking about an alpha male, then the alpha male wouldn't care if you walk away. Go ahead and walk away. An alpha male has 10 other girls ready to replace you. You see, she's talking about men who think in a scarcity mindset. Like, oh, no, she left. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, that's not how it goes here. How it goes here is if you want to leave, then there's the door. And I got another 5 or 6 other women who are ready to replace you, who've been ready to replace you. Because let me tell you something, man. You would be dumb if you would be in a relationship with a woman like this in the first place. You know, some women are just for fun and some women could possibly be wives. But in today's society and culture, especially in America, it's very rare. It's very rare. The type of energy that this woman is talking about, she can give this advice all she wants. Yo, women, pay attention to this advice. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to attract a beta male bitch, a beta male provider. That's what you're going to attract. That's all you're going to attract from this. Listen, I have female friends, all right? And those of them that think like this, they're all single.
And then you come back, baby. You're not serious. He don't think you're serious. That man should not even be able to contact you. For real.
Oh, block him, right?
That's how you run a strict program.
Yeah. Enjoy being single.
I'm serious now. I'm so serious. Stop doing this shit to yourself. For real. Because nobody's playing you but you. A man can only do what he thinks he can do to you. You have to train them by how you move. It's just like a dog. The only difference with a dog, you have to really direct them, show them, speak to them. Not with a man. You just show them by walking away. You just show them by ignoring them. You just show them by divorce. You just show them by breaking up.
Statistically, it shows that women file for divorce 70% of the time when they did a calculation. So she is absolutely correct that they will file for divorce, they will initiate the breakup, and us strong alpha males must be prepared of that and be understanding of that. Just like you have a bunch of other people out there in the red pill community that will say that she never was really yours. It's just your turn.
You just showed them by divorce. Like, I mean, seriously. Separation, whatever. That's how you show them. This is a strict program in this bitch. You don't talk to me any old type of way at all. All that emotions and trying to speak and all that bullshit. Men not listening to that. How are you moving?
See, she's talking about beta male activity all here. A man's not listening to you. That kind of is a beta male trait. I would say, because most of the alpha males that I listen to, who I think have been proven alpha males, they usually will say, listen to your woman. You know, not take direction and have her try to train you like a dog. But if she's got something to say, she's got something that's on her mind or something that's bothering her, you should take the time. If you care, you should take the time to listen. See, this woman right here is a damaged woman. These are damaged goods right here. Okay? Where she's obviously been hurt by the men that she liked, and they didn't give a shit about her. They just looked at her as, you just a one-time thing. You just for fun, girl. That's the way they was looking at her, and maybe she wanted to have a relationship. I'm just assuming, but I could just tell by what she's saying. Is she saying that she ain't trying to have any communication and that the men aren't trying to listen to her? That's because you chose the wrong men to try to be in a relationship with.
Are you going to walk away from me or not?
Just like a man can choose the wrong woman to be in a relationship with.
That's it. That's it. It's just like a dog. Some of y'all will say, well, dogs are loyal. Yeah, but not in the beginning. When you get a puppy and you don't train that puppy to go to the bathroom, guess what? It's going to poop and shit. It's going to shit and pee all in your house.
Oh,
daily.
Man. Yo.
And then it'll stop.
Yo, I can't believe that people are actually taking this seriously, man. I can't believe it. I mean, if this is entertainment or satire, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. But if this is real, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna be single. Y'all gonna be single, man.
But the difference with a man, you don't have to keep on. No, it's just about how you move. Okay, I'm ignoring you. I'm going to ignore you, and I'm going to walk away. You would never hear from me again. That's it.
There you go.
You would never hear from me again.
Bye, Felicia.
That's how you run a strict program with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, like I said, gentlemen, some of these women are crazy. They may look good, and you may fall for their trap and be casted under their spells. But I'm going to tell you right now, after you go through all of that, you're going to see that, yo, some of these women are crazy, man, and they just damaged goods.